This is a month in the life of a girlie renovating a house into an Airbnb. First job this month was to turn this room into a downstairs toilet and a hallway, and look at that. Spent far longer than I care to admit in scraping wallpaper and generally just had a really bad time with that. It took days and days and it was never ending, but we made it through. The house pretty much needed a partial rewire because there weren't nearly enough sockets for the requirements for an Airbnb, so I had to add loads of new sockets, ripped all the floorboards out to get these new cables in, and yeah, learnt a lot while I was doing it. Enjoyed myself somewhat, however did have a bit of a cry now and again, but it's okay, we made it through. And look at me go, I'm thriving, honestly though. Hats off to electricians, because working with such old walls and old floorboards was an absolute nightmare. Got a plumber in to replace the old soil pipe for the bathrooms, and while I was waiting for a very exciting delivery, did some wallpaper scraping. The delivery was all of the sanitary ware for the bathroom, which I then had to figure out how to take into the house. And this is me thinking I'm a big fat legend for carrying a 2-person object by myself. Next on my list was putting up plasterboard in the kitchen. Because there's so many sockets in the kitchen, I had to cut out so many holes before I put the plasterboard up, which wasn't fun, but got there in the end. Whoa, look at that girl go. I was super excited to be doing some minor plumbing work, but that didn't last long when it went wrong and I again started to cry. But you know what? See, when things go wrong, you just need to keep going and power through, and actually it ended up working out really well and I was really happy. So yeah, what's a few tears? Look at me slaying the house down. Also managed to make a makeshift sink because I've currently got no sinks in the whole house. And here's me doing a celebratory dance because I managed to pay someone to strip the wallpaper in the hall instead of doing it myself.